Northern Christians rebuke Bwala, back Catholic bishops over Tinubu's failure. The Northern Christian Association (NCA) has rebuked presidential spokesperson Daniel Bwala over his comments against the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, throwing its full backing behind the bishop's recent assessment of President Bola Tinubu's handling of the country's challenges. The association accused Bwala of attempting to sow discord within the Christian community. People should already know Bwala by now, and I don't know if we should stop taking him serious. It's like anything that Bwala says, just pack it and go and throw it inside the gutter. The guy does not have sense. So whatever he says like this, people should discard it. Insisting that the bishop spoke not only on issues affecting the Catholic Church, but on matters concerning Christians and Nigerians generally. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, during its meeting with President Tinubu, had urged the federal government to take more decisive steps to tackle insecurity, economic hardship, and other challenges confronting the country. The remarks generated public debate, with Bwala's reaction attracting criticism with some Christian groups, including the Northern Christian Association. His position follows the controversy sparked by comments attributed to Bwala after the bishops met with Tinubu and raised concerns over the country's socio-economic and security challenges. In a statement issued on Sunday, the chairman of the NCA, Reverend Joseph Hayab, warned against what he described as divisive politics, saying the association would resist any attempt to pit one Christian denomination against another. He stressed that the NCA comprises members from virtually all Christian denominations in northern Nigeria, including the Catholic Church, Baptist, ECWA, Methodist, Anglican, and Pentecostal churches. We should tell Bwala to know that Catholics are Christians and Nigerians. Our members are Catholic, Baptist, ECWA, Methodist, Anglican, and Pentecostal churches, and people of all denominations. We refuse to be divided by Bwala's politics of division, Hayab said. He said the Catholic bishops and Cardinal John Onoyekon deserved respect, noting that they met Tinubu to discuss issues affecting humanity, Christians, and all Nigerians, not matters exclusive to Catholic Church. Our Cardinal is our respected leader, and the bishop that visited the president went to speak to him about humanity, Christians, and all of us, not only Catholics, he said. Hayab described it as shameful and a disservice to the president for his spokesperson to disrespect the cardinal, maintaining that the bishop merely offers sincere counsel aimed at helping the administration address the nation's challenges. People should know that Bwala is a jobless person. He doesn't have any job but to attack people. That's the only job he's being paid for. Attack. Anybody that comes for the president, attack. Because I don't understand. He doesn't like to hear the truth. That man is not okay. We should just discard him. It's therefore shameful and a disservice to Tinubu for a spokesperson to disrespect our cardinal. An honest counsel has been given to Mr. President for his own good and for a better Nigeria, he added. The NCA chairman also fought what he described as the growing tendency of some government officials to dismiss legitimate concerns raised by religious leaders and other stakeholders. That's the job of Bwala, and that's what he's paid to do. Arguing that appointees will resort to propaganda instead of confronting the realities facing Nigerians were doing the country more harm than good. Any voice of greed, propaganda, or disconnect with the citizens by any government appointee like Bwala should be seen as those destroying the country for their selfish interests. Obviously. Not minding the larger population. Yes, they don't care. He doesn't care about any other person but themselves. He warned that unless Nigerians' mounting challenges were urgently addressed, the consequences will affect all citizens regardless of political affiliation. Sadly, for people like Bwala, if things do not improve, we shall all suffer together and live to see our country not growing as it should be, he said. Reaffirming the association's confidence in the Catholic bishops, I have described them as patriotic leaders committed to the country's progress. The NCA knows that our Catholic bishops mean well and love the president and the country more than those insulting their honest counsel, he said. He urged political office holders to engage constructively with the concerns raised by religious leaders rather than making comments capable of deepening divisions among Nigerians. That's Bwala's job now. That one, we should stop taking him serious. Remigos says this government hates truth because their ways are evil, full of lies and deceit. Yes. Odinga says Bwala should be ashamed of himself for deceiving his office and Nigerians. When people are being slaughtered by armed men, dying of hunger and poverty, then you are still telling lies. Jude Uzomark says, Bwala, Daniel is condemned before God. Jude Udufu says, is Bwala a name of an animal or human? This guy behaves and talks like a wild animal residing in the jungle. Very uncivilized and mannerless. When defending a failed government, even if he is under payroll, he should apply some sense. He doesn't have sense. Bwala doesn't have sense. You should just know that one. Bwala, there are characters while the boss is in the bunker, okay? Everybody say real gullible followers. Joe says, now you be Momo Tinubu sympathizer, wey dem don mortgage your future already, including that of your children, to buy properties, yacht, presidential jets, vehicles. At the end of the day, what do you get? Akara, agbado, kuli, rice, indomie, 10k, 2k, everything for another 4 years. You should be crying for your life right now. I'm telling you. Anybody that is supporting this government, you are foolish. Amaechi says, Tinubu is not a Democrat. It doesn't accommodate dissenting views at all. Chidi says, this useless gullible minority thinks is relevant. Sorry for you, you are nobody in the north. You are nothing but a cockroach. That's exactly what it is. Now, listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.